No one has signed on yet. Hey, Lori. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Crystal, you're not dead.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
Hi, Samantha.
Can't hear anything yet. Oh, that's just flowing through. Oh, that's why.
Oh, it's on.
Hey, McKenna.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. I tried to get the boys to join me this morning, but they decided they would rather play video games.
That's all right. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
Hey, Belinda.
Kelly. Oh, thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Hey, just so you know, I'm about to mute you.
Okay.
Hey, guys, welcome. We got about a couple of minutes. We'll let people finish joining in. Hey, guys, welcome. As you're coming in, I am muting you. Hi, Sarah. Are we doing music on this end? Hey, good morning, guys. We'll give everybody just a couple more minutes. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you, ma'am. So you don't have to have your video on, but I will try to check on you guys as we're going along. All right, I think we'll go ahead and get started. Good morning, everybody. Ms. McClendon here. If you are new to yoga, I just want you to, go at your own pace, guys. This is, it's not a competition. And remember that, you're at home. So do what feels right for you. If a move is, just bizarre and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing and you don't feel comfortable, don't do it, right? Or just modify, make it work for you, okay? Have fun with it. I'm not a very serious yoga instructor. I mean, I'm a serious yoga instructor, but I'm not, serious when I teach yoga. So anyway, it's great to see some of you guys. We still got some people joining us. I am muting you all as you come in. So if you have a question, maybe just wave your hands or something like that, or you can unmute yourself and ask the question. But if we all try to talk, we won't be able to hear. So as long as you can hear me, we're good. Not going to play music because of copywriting and all of that, but you can put on your own music if you'd like to, and let's get started. I'm going to move this. Sorry guys, I'm trying to adjust this. I had it perfect and then I went and moved it. Well, take this out. There we go. All right, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't see our feet. This is my daughter, Courtney. There we go.
There we go.
That'll have to work. All right. There we go, guys. All right. I'll make some adjustments here in a couple minutes. So go ahead and if you got a mat, stand at the end of your mat. Good. And just start rolling your shoulders.
Erin, you want to start? I can barely hear her. You're on.
Good. Good. You guys can just follow Courtney here for a second while I make some adjustments. Just roll your shoulders. Just think about connecting to your breath, letting your inhale and your exhale match. Good. Begin to circle your arms. Good. Now you're going to take a deep breath up at the top. Now bend your knees and let your rib cage fall down onto your legs. So this is a soft fold. You're just hanging down. Good. Now we're going to do this 3 more times. So inhale. So very fluid here. Everything's bendy. And back up. And then exhale back down. And back up. Good. Last time. We'll hold it at the bottom here. Good. And you're going to put your hands on the floor or your shins or your feet, whatever works for you. And then just begin to slowly pedal your legs. So you're slowly straightening one leg and then the other. Listen to your body. Don't go too far beyond what it's telling you to do. So you're not trying to straighten that leg if it's not ready to be straightened. Good. See if you can take your breath all the way down to your belly button. Good. Now bend your knees. Look forward first. Unhinge. Come to prayer. Good. Your hands are going to come to your heart. Good. And here we go. Now you're going to try to keep your legs straight. Take a breath. Hinge all the way over. Try to keep your legs straight. And we're going to step back with your right leg and come all the way up. Good. This is a high lunge. Try to get your balance. Good. Take your hand, set it on the floor, make a big circle, rotate around. Revolve lunge. Legs are long in the back and strong. Put both hands on the floor and step back to downward facing dog. So you're making an upside down V. Roll your shoulders. Good. Press your fingertips into your mat and let your heels drop to the floor. Good. Take a breath. And just come forward into plank. Now exhale, squeeze your belly, go back up to downward dog. Exhale, and come forward into plank. Squeeze your belly and come back up. And forward into plank. Squeeze your belly and go back up. Now this time, inhale, try not to touch the floor. Come down. And sweep the body up. Good. So you can keep this bent here with my elbows. You can even come down to your forearms if you need that modification. Or you can push through your feet all the way into that up dog. Good. Come up to tabletop. So you're on all fours. Good. Now, keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale and look up at the ceiling. And then exhale, come back down. Now we're going to do that again. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. Nice opening there, twisting, inhale up. Make sure that your wrist is right over your shoulder. Now one more time, and we're going to push this arm all the way through and thread the needle. Just breathe in the space you're in. If you can't get your shoulder to the floor, just put your elbow on the floor. One more breath. And come back up to that tabletop. Let's do the other side. Inhale and turn. Oh, that feels good. And down, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Is anything popping yet? Inhale. Exhale. Good. This one we go through. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go all the way through. And make your way back to your tabletop. Just a little warm-up motion here again. Come up like your kitty cat. Curl yourself up. And then you're going to sink your belly. This is called cow. So kids, if you need to move right now, you can. All right, and come back up into cow or cat. And back down into cow, move. Good, tuck your feet. Back up we go to your downward dog. You're making an upside down letter V. Good, take a breath and step in with your left leg. Then with your right leg. Good, now your hands can go to the floor, your feet, your shins, or even higher. I want you to straighten your back like someone's gonna put a drink right on your back. Now exhale, try to touch your rib cage to your legs. Hold. Good, now we're gonna step back with the other leg. So that should be your left. And up we go, high lunge, get your balance, sink that back knee, roll your shoulders out of your ears. You guys look great. Good, now take that left hand down, big circle up, revolve lunge. Both hands to the floor, and we're gonna step back to downward dog. So you're trying to push your heels to the floor, but it's okay if they don't touch. Push down and try to get them to touch. Feel that lengthening in the back of your legs. Good, take a breath. Come forward on your inhale, hold that plank. And now exhale, push back up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back up. Now this inhale, come to your plank and chaturanga. That means lower all the way to your up dog. Well done. Find your tabletop. Good. Now this time, we're going to use our right hand first. Now remember last time we opened straight up? So this time we're going to circle the shoulder. So it's the same opening, we're just adding a little circle. So reach forward and open. Exhale and come around. Good. So just putting some motion in your shoulder here. Stop at the top, inhale, exhale, reach through. This is one of my favorite lower back stretches. Take a deep breath here. Let it out like you're sighing. And come back up. Now we go to the other side. So, you know, the hardest thing sometimes about yoga is finding your breath. Really all the martial arts is learning to work with your body and your breathing. So really think about, here's your breath. We're inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Enjoy that twist. Inhaling and exhaling. We stop at the top. Inhale, exhale, reach through. Take a big breath in. Let it out like a sigh. And back to all fours. Good. Now let's go up into that cat stretch. Coming all the way down into cow. And up into cat. Meow. Down into cow, move. Good, tuck your feet, back to downward dog. Now step forward with the first leg that went back, that's your right one. Now your left. Good, inhale, lengthen your back, take a breath. Exhale and fold. Hopefully you notice you're going a little further toward the floor now. Inhale, bend your knees, unhinge. Good job. Take a breath. Bring yourselves to center. Can you guys see us okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay. We can't see our own heads. Can you see our heads? No. No? Yeah. Okay. All right, that's okay. All right. Take a breath. Get your feet together or parallel, okay? So they can be just about your hip width apart, but no wider. Good. Take a breath. Now you're going to sink back like you're sitting in a chair. Good. That's what this is called, chair pose. Now I want you to squeeze your belly in. That's right. Think about all this space between your ribs and your hips. Keep all that space. Good. Now you should be able to look down and see your toes. Good, Evan. Should be able to see your toes. So if your knees are really far forward, you won't be able to see your toes. So sink back. Good. Now we're going to breathe with this. Your palms are going to face the floor. Hold this. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now exhale, back up to chair. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale and lift. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale and lift. Inhale and squeeze. Good, now watch my feet. I'm gonna balance and come up onto my toes and then try to straighten your legs. This is diver's pose. I'm not watching if you fall over, it's okay. Take a breath, we're going back to chair. Good, exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Lift your heart into your thumbs. Good, from here, lift, take a breath. Exhale, hinge your body, fold all the way to the floor. Good, step back with your right foot. Good, now turn your foot sideways. We're gonna cartwheel up. Good, this is warrior two. Good, so my back foot is at an angle. So my Taekwondo friends, this is like a long stance. Good. Come on, Petersons, get those arms out. Good. Now we're going to work our arms a little bit. So I want you to imagine a dinner plate right out here, about that big, and start making circles. Good. Not too big, right? Yeah, it's not a platter. Just a little dinner plate or a little dessert plate. Now, just pay attention to the way you're going right now. Is your circle going toward the front of your body or toward the back of your body? When we get to the other side, we'll go the other way. So just make a mental note. Good. Take a deep breath here. Turn your palms up. Now don't move your legs. Come all the way up. Point to the ceiling. Ooh, are you feeling your legs yet? Now straighten your legs. Good. Now reach out. Way out there to that dessert plate. Yeah, what's on it? Kick your hip away and open up. This is triangle pose. Now, if you can't reach the floor, if you have a yoga block, you can put a yoga block here. You can also just hold your shin, but try to keep the weight light on this bottom hand. So we don't want to squeeze anything. So see here, I can still move my hand. Good. Turn to a lunge. Good. Step back to downward dog. Good. Now remember the back and forth we did? We're going to do that again, except this time you're going to inhale and lift your left leg in the air. Now keep it in the air and come forward to plank. Don't let it touch. Now go back up and set it down. Lift your right leg up. Come forward. Lift it back up and set it down. Lift your left leg. Come forward. Come back up and set it down. Lift your right leg. Come forward. Come back up. Set it down. Now here we go. Come forward. Lower your body down and to up dog. Good job. Good. Come to tabletop. Now take your knees out toward the sides of your mat and your toes towards each other and push your hips back. Relax into this. This is child's pose. Good. Come back up. Okay. We're going to take the left leg back up in the air to three-leg dog. Good. Now, come forward like you're going to do a plank and just stick your leg out to the side. Yep. Now drop your hip. Good. So you're going to be in different places. Your leg might be way down here. It might be up here, but try to square off the shoulders. It might be way up here if you're a dancer. This is a split leg up dog. So if I looked at you from the side, you just look like you're in an up dog. Good. Now you're going to take this hand and reach through. Try to grab that foot that's out. Yes, we kind of look like we're making a letter K. Good. Open up. Good. Try to get your heart to the ceiling. Good. This is revolved big toe hold or revolved supine big toe hold. Breathe. Very nice. All right, now we're going to have a little fun with this. Take your hand that's free and reach up with that leg. Now, try not to roll onto your back. We don't want to be on our backs. We want to stay on our side. Now, if you can't get your foot, that's okay, right? You could grab your shin or your calf. But I want you to think about sticking your heel into the ceiling or the wall over there. Very good, guys. All right, if you need to watch me first, that's fine. We're not moving our body. We're just going to curl and point our knee to the top of our mat. Notice we're still on our side. Very good. Good, now we're just going to take this exact stretch and roll to our belly. Good, try not to let go of your foot. Okay, now we're actually going to go back the way we came. All right, so here we go. Try to roll to your side. Whoa. Good. Now we go up. Now we roll back to the belly and come up. Well done. Good job. Tuck that foot and go back to downward dog. Good. Step in with your left foot. So that's the one you just had out on the side. Now watch, I'm only going to step halfway in with my right foot. Keep your left hand on the floor. Exhale and open up to your right. So twist that half or that split fold. Good. Come back down. Feet together, standing extension. So that's when you flatten out your back. Now exhale and fold. Good. Think about trying to get your forehead to your shins. Now don't fight it, right? Just relax, breathe. Go as far as you can, but that doesn't mean forcing it. Just let your gravity, just let you fall, just hang. Good, bend your knees and unhinge. Come all the way back up. Exhale to prayer. Lift your sternum into your thumbs. Exhale, sink again into chair. Good, think about pulling your belly button in. Can you touch your belly button to your spine inside your body? Yeah, use your imagination. No, you can't. That's okay. We're just imagining. Good. Now we're going to reach back. Squeeze all the muscles in your back. Squeeze. Inhale up. And we go back down. And up. And back down. And up. And we're going to go one more time. Here we go. Balance up onto your toes. Now you can stay right here or try to straighten. This is diver's pose. Now on an inhale, go back to chair. And exhale when you get there. Inhale and lift. Woo! Exhale, hinge and fold. Take your other leg. So this is actually the one you had out to the side a minute ago. Step back with it. Turn it to the side. So your whole foot in the back is on the floor. And come up, warrior two. Great job, everybody. Just take a check and make sure that this knee is not past your toes. So if it is, walk this foot away just a little bit. Guys look awesome. Okay, do you remember which way your arms went last time? We gotta go the other way. If you don't remember, it's okay. Just take your best guess. You're gonna try to reach your arms a little longer as you make those circles. Keep your breath moving. Are you holding your breath? Sometimes we start to hold our breath when life gets tough. So breathe. Ooh, yeah. Good. Hold it. Turn your palms up. Don't move your legs. All the way up. Reverse warrior. Ooh, my legs are shaking. Come back. Now we straighten our legs. Gonna reach out. Try to grab that dessert plate that was out here. And then hinge. This is triangle. Again, try to keep your bottom hand light. Yeah, you should be able to lift it. So push down through your feet. Breathe into your core. Allow that twist within that space between your ribs and your hips. Again, don't force this. Just let your breath take you. Good. If you feel like your triangle is more of a trapezoid, that's okay. Come on down to your lunge and step back to downward dog. Good. Okay. Lift your right leg, 3-leg dog. Leave it in the air and come forward into plank. Go back up. Set it down. Left leg up. Come forward. You can bring the knee in if you want to, and up. And down. Switch legs. And down. You got one more. And down. Here we go. Big breath. Inhale. Chaturanga up dog. Good. Tuck your feet. Go back to downward dog. Do you remember which leg you made the letter K with? Lift the other one. Now come forward in this funky plank here. Yep, just stick your leg out to the side and then drop your hips. That's it, good. Try to square your shoulders off with the front of your mat so you're not kind of crooked. Good, so opposite hand reaches through, open up, making that letter K again. Again, don't force this stretch. Just let gravity pull you open. You may feel your shoulder, that right shoulder, rising and falling with your breath. That is okay. Good, now take your opposite hand, that one that's reaching out, should be your right hand. Grab your toes, try to stay on your side. So this is side lying, big toe hold. You're gonna stay on your side. Switch your grip to the top of your foot or your shin if you need to. Now point your knee to the top of your mat. Yeah, think about that wall. So Taekwondo friends, this is just like your roundhouse chamber, yeah? Good, now we roll to the belly. Try not to lose your foot. Use your core muscles. Reach out with that opposite hand. Good, now we're gonna go back the way we came. Try to roll back to your side. Good, now point to the ceiling with that foot. Remember, just do your best. Now roll back to your belly, kick that leg out, come up into your up dog. Good, and bring your leg in. Let's do a child's pose here. Take your knees out towards the sides of your mat. Take your feet towards each other and sit back into your hips. Relax your shoulders. Good, we're coming back to our tabletop. Tuck your feet. Find your downward dog again. That should be getting looser. Take your right leg and step forward, but just halfway in with your left leg. Leave your right hand on the floor. We're going to open up. Inhale into your standing extension. So feet come together, straighten your spine. Big breath in. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Awesome job, guys. All right, this is our last cycle. We're going to really work on the hips. We've done a lot of opening with them. We're going to really work them now, okay? So take a breath. Now find that chair, but this time balance on your left leg. Lift up your right leg. Cross it over. Yep, and you're going to sit like you're sitting in a chair. Very good. Hold on to something if you need to. You guys look fabulous. Good. Now I'm going to give you the choice. You can just set it down and fold, or if you'd like to fold with your legs still up, you can. Depends on your flexibility. You can hang on to the foot too if you need to. Can also just set that foot down. Inhale to standing extension, put your feet down. Exhale into fold. Now listen, step back with your left foot. That's the one you were just standing on. Now take your right one up to three-leg dog. Good, now pull your right heel into your bottom and try to open up everything to the right. Reset. Good, now we're going to go to pigeon pose. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my right leg under me. Listen, take your right knee to the side, toward the side of the right side of your mat. Take your right foot to the left side of your mat. So you're crossing the midline of your body. Yes, good. Now, we want to square off here. So your hips want to turn. So you gotta push down through this left hip a little bit. Okay, now, if you have a knee issue or a hip issue and you need to modify, come down to your hip. Okay, but most of you, your hips should be off the floor. Okay, so choose your modification. Good, now, think about keeping your weight behind you. So if you choose to fold forward like Courtney is doing, make sure you don't roll into the shin. Keep your weight behind you. So imagine trying to push all 5 toes with the top of your foot into the floor. Even if your hip is down, you can still reach back, but all 5 may not touch. That's okay. I just want you to take a breath and walk yourself up. And then exhale. See if you can go a little further. Good. Walk yourself up. Good. Now we're going to continue with this leg. Have a seat on your hip. Take your back leg around. Take this leg. It's still bent. This is the one that was just under you. Put it across. Good. Now we're going to roll back. Now use this leg here Pull your knee towards your face. Now, if you're more flexible and you want more challenge, you can extend that left leg. You can big toe hold. But this is fine too. Good. Now, you're going to take your leg and just sit yourself up. Cross your legs. Now, your right leg should be on top, or put your right leg in front. Yeah, crisscrossed applesauce. Right leg in front or on top. Your choice. Take a deep breath here. Find your posture. Inhale, lift your sternum into your thumbs. Good. Now, just begin to hinge forward. So I want you to try to keep your ribs off of your hips. Good. Now you can lower your head here, but I don't want you to squeeze your chin into your chest. So if your head is hanging, that's okay, but there's no tension in the neck. Good, and walk yourself up. Good, now we're gonna go back to downward dog, okay? There are two ways. I'll do the modified way. Courtney will do the regular way. So she's just gonna pitch her weight forward, unwrap her legs, and go to downward dog. Yeah? I'm just gonna swing my legs around and go to downward dog. You do the one that works for you. And when you're ready, I just want you to walk your feet all the way to your hands, or jump. Take a breath. Exhale and fold. Unhinge. Come all the way to the top. Take a big breath and exhale to the heart. Get your balance into your right leg. Cross that left one over and sink into your single leg chair. Now guys, it's really normal to be more balanced on one side than another, be more flexible on one side than another, and it's normal to be stronger on one side than another. So just do your best here. Good. Now, if you need to set this foot down, you can, and you don't have to do what you did on the other side, but if you want to fold this, you may. You can also just set it down. Good. Go to standing extension. So both legs come down. Exhale and fold. Good. Now the leg you were just standing on, put that one in the back. Take the leg you just had crossed up to three-leg dog. Pull your heel into your bottom. Open everything to your left. You're looking underneath your arm, trying to point your heart to the left. Keep both arms strong. Good. Inhale, reset your three-leg dog. And now we go to pigeon on this side. So take your left knee to the left side of your mat. Take your left foot to the right side of your mat. Very good. Good. Square off your shoulders. Now here's where you modify. If you need to drop to the hip, even if you didn't drop to the hip on the other side, that is okay. This is a deep stretch. So you got to live within the place that you're in right now. If you want to grow with this, start where you are. Don't try to push to a place that you're not yet. You know, acceptance of where we are is one of the hardest things that we as humans struggle with, right? Think about keeping your weight behind you. Breathe. Now take a breath and just unhinge that just a little bit. Good, take a deep breath. Love yourself. Go a little further into this stretch. Whatever that means for you. There's no judgment here, so don't judge yourself. You are where you are. Good, walk yourself up. Now, you're gonna take that leg that's behind you and swing it around. Take the leg that was just underneath you, that's your left one, put it on top. Roll yourself back. Good, and you're gonna take this right leg and try to pull your knee towards your face. Let your hip release, and then if you need more, you can go to the big toe hold. Good, now we're gonna sit up here. Now your left leg, that's the one that you have crossed. It's gonna go on top or in front, you decide. Good, find your posture. Good, and again, it's my rib cage I wanna move forward first. So I don't wanna cave my spine toward the back of my mat. Think about bringing everything forward. And walk yourself up. Good. All right. As we head towards rest, I want to really challenge you to take, we're not quite there yet, but when we get there, really take the time to use those 5 minutes or so. If we ever needed a time to just slow down, it's now. And I know that many of us are at home and we think, well, how can I slow down more? But our minds are not slow. So this is that chance to just give yourself some peace, give yourself breath. This is like shutting off your computer and restarting, okay? Restarting the body. But for now, bring your knees together and roll all the way back. Open your arms, take a breath, and just drop your knees to one side. And take a breath. Come back up. Drop your knees to the other side. And take a breath. Come back up. Good. Now, take your legs to the floor. Now, if you have back issues, you can put your feet out and let your knees come together. That's a great option. You can also just grab a chair and put your legs up on the chair if you want to, or we go all the way out here into corpse pose, okay? Another option is feet together, knees apart. But there really is no wrong way to rest. So find a place where you can give you permission to just let go. Good, now just listen to my voice. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to take a little trip today. And first, I want you to feel the mat underneath you, feel your floor underneath you, and feel your joints getting heavy, melting into the floor. Let your eyes become heavy. Now I'd like you to picture yourself standing in a field. It's a sunny day, the sky is blue, the grass is growing. Can you hear the birds? Maybe there's a cloud or two in the sky. See if you can feel the sun on your face. Good, now way off in the distance in this field, there's a single tree. I just want you to slowly walk toward that tree. Hear the ground beneath your feet. Notice the tree as you get closer. See the bark on the tree and the leaves. Notice the breeze blowing through the tree and the birds resting in its limbs. Good. Once you arrive at that tree, just allow yourself to rest beneath the tree. You can lie down under the tree or sit against its trunk. Once you're lying down or sitting against the trunk, just take a breath. Let it out like a sigh. Listen to the breeze. Hear the leaves rustling. The birds. And can you hear your own breath? But other than that, embrace that quiet and the silence that you hear. Notice how much your breath has slowed and how soft your body has become. And begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and feel your body on the ground. When you're ready, slowly leave that tree behind. Come back into the room you're in. When you're ready, draw your knees to your heart and roll to one side. And then join me seated. Okay, bring your hands to your heart. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good, from down here, roll your shoulders with your breath. And exhale. Now we're going to bring the arms up. Inhale. Exhale back to heart center. Good. And anytime you're feeling stressed today, maybe take yourself back under that tree. Remember how that felt. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Don't forget to check out, there's an OMAA Facebook page. I'll be posting the video of that here. I also have a YouTube channel, it's just my name. So make sure to comment. I love that you guys were here today. You made my day. And you can also message me if you have any questions. God bless you guys. Namaste. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me. You're awesome. It was great seeing some of you. Bye, guys. You did fantastic. We'll be doing this again on Monday. Bye, guys. If anybody has any questions, just raise your hand. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, you too. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome. See you, Walter.
Bye.
You guys were awesome.
Hi, Christina.